Hey, what's up, everybody? This is James, aka jmooreonkeys. I'm back with a quick tutorial today. I was going through an old video that I was studying. It's a live that Christian Bishop posted. I want to say like I guess 5 years ago now. And he's backing up Bishop Brandon Jacobs. And there's this move that he does at the end coming out of the praise break that I think is really cool. So I'm going to break that down for you today. We're going to be in B flat. Well, let's watch the clip first. We're going to watch it together and then we'll break it down. All right, here we go. He's in the key of B flat in this video. So I'm not going to go through the scale because at least not the major scale, because a lot of the notes that he's playing, a lot of the chords are actually kind of outside of the key. So outside of the major scale key, I should say. So I'm not going to go over the major scale. I'm just going to jump right into it. So we start off, he's coming out of that shout. He's holding the 1. If you don't know that walk up, I have a tutorial for it. I'm going to put the thumbnail or the link somewhere in this video so you can get to that. But then he lands on the 1. This is the churchy 1 chord in B flat. So in your left hand, you're doing B flat, E flat, and A flat. In your right hand, you're playing C, E flat, G, and B flat. All right. So then he does this lick. And then after that, he lands on the 1 again. So this lick is pretty cool. I actually did a short breaking this down. So all he's doing is B flat, A flat, F, and then back to A flat, F, E flat, D flat. So far. One more time. And I'm sliding into that B flat. And the second half of the lick. So then you go to E to F, A flat, and then E flat, B flat, B flat. So all together. And then you go back to that 1 chord. And then after that, he does this move to get to the 5. So that's a really simple little lick there. B flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, and then F again. And then he's holding the 5 chord after that. So if you're on organ, you're going to have F in the bass because you're on the 5. And then you're going to do E flat in your left hand, E flat, A, and D flat. And in your right hand, you're going to play a D flat major chord. A flat, D flat, and F. So and then the next thing he does, another lick, F, A flat, F, E flat, D flat, and B flat. And then he goes to the 4. There's going to be E flat in your bass over the 4. And you're going to do G and D flat in your left hand, that tritone. And your right hand, you're going to play F, G, B flat, and D flat. So All right, so let's take a look at this next move he does, because this is the main part that I want to get. So before I do that, so far we have on the 1 chord. Next move, over the 5. Next move, over the 4. And when you do this, if you're applying this into an actual service, you don't have to play everything exactly in this order, exactly in this way. If you want to throw in a lick and then put the 5 in there, that's fine. Whatever you want to do with it, just make it your own. All right, so let's look to the video for this part, because I want you to hear this part again before I break it down. Man, that part is crazy. Okay, so he's coming out of that part. We're on the 4. So while we're holding this, we're going to go from this 4 chord to a diminished drop 2. So there's going to be A, E flat, G flat, and C. So you're coming from that 4 chord. And then you move to another 4 chord, but a different inversion. So now you have G, D flat, F, and B flat. So then he does this crazy move. Starts off in the, let me start with the bass. So he's gonna go. So the whole move is he's doing a G, C, and F. And then he's ending it on that B flat on the 1. So over the G, in the bass we're playing G minor 9. So that's gonna be in my left hand. Of course, bass I'm playing G in my foot if I'm on organ. My left hand is gonna play B. I'm sorry. My left hand is gonna play F, A, and B flat. And my right hand is gonna play D, F, A, and C. Over the C in the bass, you could play either, you could keep that F, A, and B flat, and then change the chord to E flat in your right hand to E flat and B flat. So, and then keep this the same, but the F is going to move to E, and the B flat is going to move to A flat. So, all right, so also what you could do for that C, if it's easier, you could just go straight to that tritone, E and B flat. And then in your right hand, go to that E and B flat, E flat and B flat, and just do the move in your right hand from B flat to A flat, holding that E flat. Either one works. Or whatever sound you like more. So, and then you land on that 5, F in the bass, and you're doing E flat and A in your left hand, and your right hand is gonna play D flat, excuse me, D flat, E flat, and A flat. So all together, let me do this slow. So over the G, over the C, and then over the 5. And then you're back to the 1. And that's the whole move. So the whole thing all together, just to review it all together. Holding the 1, we do the first lick. Back to the 1. Second lick right here. 5. So the next one, over the 4. Now it's time for the move diminished. 6, 2, 5, into the 1. All right, so that's all I got for you guys. Have fun with those licks, play around with them, practice them, and see what you can get in some other keys too. All right, I hope this was helpful. Happy practicing to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.